from the Earl Crabbe Gymnasium on the campus of Placer High School. Touchdown Production, celebrating 13 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present the 68th Annual Kendall Arnett Basketball Tournament. Tonight, as we unwrap our coverage of the oldest basketball tournament in California, your 7-3 Bear River Bruins take on the 7-3 San Juan Spartans. It's the first game of the 68th Kendall Arnett tournament, featuring our great local teams, and all the action begins right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. And joined in progress as we're ready to go here for basketball season. Bear River on top with the first quarter almost coming to an end by a score of 14-5. Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us here inside this historical Earl Crabbe Gymnasium at Placer High School as we begin, Paul, 3 days of basketball coverage in this annual event.
And Marty, I should say Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you, sir.
To you and Gail. It's been a wonderful football season, and you know I'm ready to roll right now into a little basketball, and no better way to start basketball season than with the annual Kendall Arnett basketball tournament here. As you say, we are in progress as we watch.
And both those free throw shots were no good. Bear River continues to lead 14-5 with the first period counting down. It's been all Bear River, and there's a ball off the rim by Ball, doesn't go, and then there's going to get fouled. That is Polacco.
That's Polacco.
Polacco, okay, there we go.
That would be John Polacco. He's the center.
He's a junior, 6'5". First shot is up, and it is good.
And I should probably say, Marty, that this is the San Juan Spartans from Sacramento playing our foothill team, Bear River and Bear River Bruins.
You got both of them. As there's at the buzzer, and he gets it. What a shot. Pulled up. It's going to be good. That is Johnny Hazar gets the three-pointer as Bear River gets his fourth three-pointer of this first period. And 17-7 is your score after one. Boy, that was exciting, Paul.
That was.
He's pulled it up right at the buzzer, and he got the shot off just in plenty of time, and goes in, but nothing but net. So a 10-point lead here. Now, San Juan, Paul, was in the finals last year against Nevada Union.
That's correct, and I should give some background here. Both teams come into this tournament at 7-3. We don't have any specs as far as statistics on the Spartans. We use maxpreps.com as our statistical research, and they don't obviously turn that in, but we do know that they are 7-3 overall. 700 their winning percentage. Bear River, on the other hand, we do know that they also are 7-3, and they're averaging about 50 points a game. Here you are, Marty. Good to see you.
Welcome, everyone.
My football partner here is back with me here to do some basketball.
We're ready.
That's absolutely true. We're definitely ready here, and I'm looking forward to a good Kendall Arnett this year.
They always present some great games, and got some great teams again this year. Referees for today's game, Sam Roskelley and Rick Willoughby, a couple of veterans that have covered this tournament on many occasions. They'll be doing first two games of this tournament tonight. Stolen away. Very good defensive play. There's a no-look pass, and that's over to Wells. Wells now gets it back out for three. Deep. Doesn't go, but Bear River comes up with the rebound. Working it around. That is Jewett, number 20, with the Mohawk haircut. Look for Johnny to be putting up some points here in this tournament. There's a three-pointer, and it's good. That's Johnny Kazar as he gets his second three-pointer of the game.
I'll tell you, Bear River isn't afraid to shoot that three-point shot. We're seeing it again and again.
Well, they've taking a lot of. There's driving into the paint. There's going to be called for a foul on the basket. Does not count. That was fouled before he hit the shot. So Jewett takes the foul. That's the 6th team foul for Bear River. 7:03 left to go in this second period. Oh, nice look in there. That doesn't go, but rebounded in there by Vargas. 2-on-1 and takes it all the way to the hoop. That was Jewett.
What's that remind you of, Marty? We saw him play halfback for Bear River all football season long. Jewett likes to use his speed, both on the football field and here on the basketball court.
There's a three-pointer. It's going to be short. Rebounded in there and lost by Bear River, but then a fadeaway putback by number 24, Strotter. He gets his first 2 points of the game. 22-9. Bear River, this is probably one of the most aggressive Bear River teams I've seen play in a long time. There's a shot up off the iron, doesn't go. Oh, they're going to, could have had a foul there, it didn't. That was Sean Smith. Trying to drive in and reach in foul is going to be on Kazar. Waiting to come into the ball game is Will Gray and LaMarche. Looks like Bear River's going to have a solid team this year, Paul.
You know, they got some players with some size, Marty, and we also have some skill players. Jewett, an excellent point guard, good ball handling skills, and knows how to score. We also have Zach Wells, who is currently their top scorer for the season, scoring about 12 points a game.
Moses at the line, and he gets both of them. Only 2 field goals so far for San Juan. The rest of the points have come on free throws. Has a 7th team foul on Bear River. Cross-court pass over to LaMarche. He dishes it back out. Kind of working the perimeter. And then there's a three-pointer. Air ball going to be saved, and it's going to be out of bounds. Inbound by San Juan.
Coach Gansky for Bear River has decided to platoon. He's got a bunch coming in here. Currently got Jordan Biskeen sitting on the bench.
There's a three-pointer in and out, no good. Rebounded by Bear River. That is Will Gray. Jewett now brings it up. He stops. Gets it back over to Gray. Gray cross court to Jewett again. Drives the paint, puts it up, but it's blocked, and he's fouled in the process. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Looked like a pretty good block from here. I think he got it on the body. Number 23 is going to be called for the foul.
Johnny Jewett to the line.
That's Andre Luke.
Shooting 2.
So far, Bear River struggling at the free throw line. And Jewett gets that one.
To the Bruin lineup, number 11, Jordan Biskeen.
Biskeen back in the lineup. Coming out is Goodman. He's got one three-pointer here tonight. 23-11. All Bear River so far. And that one is good. Now bringing the ball up. Number 4 now is Strotter, and there's going to be a travel call. That's the second travel call on Strotter tonight.
So far, we've seen the Spartans turn the ball over a number of times. Ball handling skills seem to be their Achilles heel.
Right. Wells brings it up. There's Jewett. Now he gets it back out to Biskeen. Now all the way across court to Jewett. He stops, throws it down low, and nice feed and go. Look at that. Jordan Biskeen. That's that bread and butter play they used 3 times tonight. He missed one. but he's 3 for 4.
He has a way of getting open underneath that basket, doesn't he?
He does. Wells with the steal, bringing it up 26-11, 4:24 left. Jewett now. This one on over to Lamar. Puts it down low. Nice feed to Wells. Now into the game. There's and stolen away. Oh, he's fouled on the way to. I thought he was going to dish that ball off, Paul.
I did too, and you know it. I think he got bailed out with a foul there.
Fouls the number 10, John Polishak, foul number 2.
Going to the line, Johnny Jewett.
At the line, Johnny Jewett.
Yeah, Polishak was called with that foul, but I thought Jewett was going to dish that ball off, but he took it all the way to the hoop. And he gets the first one.
And for the Spartans, number 5, Andre Kimball. Number 30, John Vargas. And for the Bruins, number 22, Sean Smith.
So the Bruins will platoon in some subs here in the ball game. Johnny Cesar comes back in.
That's one of the luxuries that Bear River didn't have last year. They were limited on their depth of the bench.
That's very true, especially late in the season, if you recall.
Had a couple of players hurt.
They would have gone deeper in the playoffs had they had some bench.
And that ball's lost. It's going to be Bear River's ball. So once again, another turnover going in Bear River's direction. Now bringing the ball up the court. Into the game is back in the game is Kazar. Down low. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Bear River.
Finding himself awfully deep under the basket, Cesar didn't have starting to put it back up through the basket, then back down again. Had the right idea, just in the wrong place.
There's he's going to be fouled. He'll get this chance to shoot too. That is Moses McCallan. McCallan will shoot two. Marty Mortensen along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us here on this opening Kendall Arnett tournament game between Bear River and San Juan. It's this tournament goes way back, Paul.
It does, Marty, even before I was born. 1942 this tournament was created and actually started out to be called the Block P tournament and evolved into a preseason tournament that was named after its founder, which was Kendall Arnett.
Now Bear River working the ball around, a cross-court pass back over to Kazar. He dishes it out. That ball's short for the three-pointer. Bear River lacking a little bit of height underneath that basket right now when Biskine was out. Let's see what they're going to call it. Going to call a block.
Goes on 22, Sean Smith, his second.
That's the 9th team foul on Bear River. Something to work on at halftime.
Well, it is early in the season. That's one of the reasons they play in this tournament. You know, the Kendall Arnett has been probably the best foothills tournament going on for quite some time, and we will see here on the Game of the Week, we will see all of the major teams. Placer, Colfax, here the Bear River Bruins.
Right now, Bear River will bring the ball up the court. Biskine now looking to dish it off. There's Jewett. And he is going to be called for a charge. That was a nice dish off to Biskine.
Taking the charge, John Vargas.
(30-13) as it's all been Bear River. Now down low, and another block. He would go to shoot two.
Will Gray sticking a paw in there. Looked pretty clean, but the official was right on top of the play.
Also number 21, Will Gray, his second. Kevin Storer at the line.
Kevin Schroeder, and that first one drops. That's his third point of the game.
Schroeder, a 6'3" senior, 200 pounds.
Very nonchalant with that shot, doesn't go. 2:19 left. Full court press, they're working it over. Cross court past the Wells. Back out to Gray. Gray to Beskine. There's a three. Got a good look at it off the iron. He gets his own rebound. Now he takes it for another three. Doesn't go, but then put back underneath the basket is Jordan Beskine. Paul, he's been earning all of his points have come right underneath that basket.
No one's putting the body on Beskine. They're leaving him go, and you leave a player with his kind of skills go, and you're going to give up a lot of points. But no one's putting the body on him, blocking him off the boards.
Nice pass down court, fadeaway jumper, doesn't go. Beskine with the rebound, and now he takes a three-pointer and he gets it. Sean Smith with the three-pointer. Boy, they're putting on a shooting exhibition here, Paul.
You know, that must be shooting way over 50%. Everything that's put up is going down, especially out there on the three-point line. I'm guessing that they're at 40 to 60%.
6 3-pointers for Bear River.
And the Spartans, Marty, don't really have a legitimate ball handler to bring the ball down and set their plays up. So far, we haven't seen them with any set plays that they are running, and they're having problems with the transition, getting the ball inside.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
This first half, you might want to beat rush before halftime. The snack ball is open.
There's a good shot of the Bear River squad. This is our first chance to take a look at them this year, as they look impressive. There's Coach Gansky directing traffic over there. There's the line score, 35 to 14. It's been double digits both periods here, and we've got 1:13 left to go before we get to halftime. Oh, nice feed down low to Stouter, and he puts it up. Kevin Strotter. Oh, nice. Look at this run and go there. That was a nice pass by Wells. Yeah. So now they got to look for three. I don't think they've taken a three. They've taken. There's a nice feed down low.
Finally, a set play, Marty.
Right.
Coming off of the downside screen.
There goes another three-pointer. Nothing but net over there by Tommy Goodman. His second three-pointer of the game. As they're just bombing them down from everywhere here.
Yeah, Goodman shakes his head. I think he's surprised too that went down.
Well, there was nobody on him. He just had a good look at the basket. 9 seconds and counting. There's a put up by Kinda, but he decides not to take it. And they're going to have to, they're down low, and it's stolen away at the buzzer. So there's the, at the half. Once again, Bear River comes up big with 23 points.
As they come off the floor, 40-18 Bear River. See Coach Gansky as he walks off the floor enjoying a bottle of water. He's got a good look on his face. He's got this ball game well in hand.
Yeah, 40-18 at the half. It's very exciting as Bear River put on a shooting clinic here in this first game of the Kendall Arnett tournament.
You know, as you said, Marty, we look around the gym here. The Placer Gym is my favorite gym in the entire PVL league. It is your classic Hoosier-style gym, and it's loud. When this place is rocking, you can feel every vibration, you can feel every board coming up from the baseline. And we've seen a lot of games here, haven't we?
Yeah, we certainly have. And the late game is going to be Placer tonight, and they're going to have their band here, and they'll be right in behind us.
So let's take a look real quick at what we have in mind for you here. And you'll be seeing as the week progresses here, the Kendall Arnett. This is the 68th Kendall Arnett. You will see Placer versus Mariloma. That'll be the late game tonight. Nevada Union will play Del Campo. Colfax will face Del Oro, and that will be the 6:30 game tonight. And of course, Bear River is facing the San Juan Spartans from Sacramento. As you saw earlier, this game is currently 40-18. This Bear River team, as we mentioned earlier, comes in 7-3. The outstanding scorers, Jordan Biskeen is averaging about 10 points a game. Zach Wells, 9.2 a game. Their top scorer is Johnny Jewett at about 12 points a game.
All right, we'd like to tell you that you're watching exclusive coverage of the 68th Annual Kendall Arnett on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network. This being brought to you tonight by Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Plaza Tire is the official auto repair facility of the NorCal Game of the Week. They've been voted Nevada County's best for the past 7 years by the readers of the Union newspaper. Mark and Mike know how important it is for you to get your work done every day. And the Commander, to get to its single broadcast, you got to have Mike and Mark taking care of it. So it's the Commander 2. Whenever it's broken, they get her back on the road quickly. So don't miss a single Placer Hillman game. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs.
And by our good friends at Walker's Office Supply. Mike Anderson and his staff at Walker's Office Supply specialize in ways to make your business and your home more efficient. They carry thousands of products at their Grass Valley location, from printers to pencils and binders and date planners and whatever else you might need. Shop at the store or over the phone or go online to walkersgv.com and they'll deliver it right to your door the very next day. They also have a full-service copy center and a selection of used office furniture. It's all right there at Walker's Office Supply.
Sent by Francis Cinto and Graziano LLP. It's tax time again, but you don't ever have to worry when your people are Cinto and Graziano. David Cinto and George Graziano have you covered 6 ways to Sunday. That's because they are more than just CPAs. They're financial expert protecting your interests, managing your assets, and making your business grow. And with 2 locations to serve you in Auburn and Grass Valley, they make it very easy to have them on your side. Francis Cinto and Graziano, where they have an eye on your future.
And by Quail Ridge Senior Living. At Quail Ridge, life is good. And we'd like to tell you that the Quail Ridge people have supported the Game of the Week for many, many years. That's Quail Ridge Senior Living. And by Touchdown Productions, celebrating 12 seasons of local sports television. This is Paul Brown along with my good friend Marty Mortensen saying Happy New Year to our worldwide audience. Thank you for tuning in and making us the #1 sports telecast in Northern California. And be sure to tune in next time as we continue our coverage of the 68th Kendall Arnett basketball tournament all across our network of stations and around the world at www.nevadacountytv.org. It's great sports telecast produced by Gil Dominguez and Touchdown Productions, making sports memories since 1997. And Marty, you've been around since 1997 and done a lot of those games. You've done a number of these Kendall Arnett tournaments.
Certainly have. We've really enjoyed coming here to Placer High School and being a part of this tournament. Mark Lee is very gracious to all of us at Touchdown Productions as we cover these games. And one thing I really like too is in between games to be able to get down into the VIP lounge here at the Kendall and get some of that great food that's put out there by the local moms of the basketball team.
Yeah, that is always nice that they allow us to have a little grits in between games. So we see the Bear River team coming out and taking their shots here. But like we mentioned, this tournament is the first tournament of the season for most of these teams. Gives them a chance to play a lot of players, and they also get a chance to see the PVL and the competition for this season. Should Bear River advance, the possibilities will be Placer or Miraloma. And that Placer game will be broadcasted tonight at 8 o'clock will be the game.
The teams are back on the court. One thing about this tournament is well run, Paul, and they've got the clock running, and they've got people out here when it's time to go. You go, don't they?
They don't give a lot of time between games.
No,
that's for sure.
They don't.
God forbid they had an overtime game or two or a double overtime. It would throw everything off.
Yeah, Mark Lee runs a pretty tight ship here, and he's got this thing. Well, they've been doing it for so long. What have we got total? 68 years?
68 years.
So they ought to have it down pretty well by now.
You know what I like most about this gym, Marty, is I like looking around, and you can look at the rafters, and if we get a shot of that, you've got banners that hang all around and all of the different teams that have won here at Placer. And it dates back, I'm looking at the record board that's directly behind our camera here, and it talks about the most points, and I can see dates back there from 1962. So it just reeks of tradition here at the Kendall Arnett.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine that I golfed with, Todd Brown. He graduated from Placer High School, and he was telling me the other day that he climbed up on the rafters and wrote his name, and along with a couple other students, name in chalk, and he says it's still up there. I don't know where it is, but he was telling me that
I'll let you go up there and try to find it.
I told him, I said, "What are you, crazy as well?" He said, I did a lot of crazy things in high school when I was out over here, and so he was telling me how he climbed up on the rafters someplace and wrote his name. So that it's up there someplace. Todd, if you're watching, you're crazy to climb up there. I can give you, I can tell you that. Oh, man.
So here we are about ready to start the second half. 45 seconds left. And we will go back out on the floor. Bear River, as we said, is leading 40-18, Marty. And so far the Bear River team is dominant both on the boards and in their outside shooting, which is the three-pointers are definitely keeping them in this game.
And one thing, too, Paul, I want to point out that Bear River's been gathering in a lot of the rebounds tonight.
Absolutely true.
Yeah,
Jordan
Biskeen underneath that basket, 6'3", and he's bringing him down. Tommy Goodman, 6'4".
Yeah, I was going to say Goodman's been absolutely. Again, Goodman's been good for the outside shot as well.
Right.
So he's a double threat. As we go back out on the floor.
I wonder if I noticed Johnny Jewett's got that arm out of bounds here, right here in front of us. Going down as Biskeen. If you look at the right arm of Johnny Jewett, I wonder if he's got any tattoos that he can't show, that he's got to be covering it up like they do in the NBA. All right, here we go, 40-18. San Juan with the ball and taking it down and doesn't go. but then losing the rebound, and then it's going to be Bear River ball on loose ball out of bounds, so Bear River will inbound. Full court press coming up here for San Juan, as this is the first time they've gone a complete full court press, but Bear River gets out of it, and then bringing the ball up the court is Sean Smith. Wells being covered in there tightly, gets it off, now driving into the paint, puts it up left-handed. That is Jordan Baskeen with another 2 points, his 10th point of the game. There's a drive into the paint. Nobody gets in front of him, and that is Moses McCallan. It's his first field goal of the night. Bear River on the attack again, brings it around. Cross-court pass to Baskeen. Looking low, but he throws it across court for a three. Going up and in and out. Heartbreak, no good.
That was Goodman. What a nice stroke he has for a big man. Gets that ball up real high.
Well, that was a fadeaway jumper in there by McCallan, but he didn't. It didn't count as he was fouled before he took the shot. Long pass. That was almost a timeout there as far as the stolen away by Baskeen. Good defensive work.
Ball handling again, the problem. Not making the simple passes.
Wells now dishes it off to Jewett at the top of the key. Trying to set up a play.
The Spartans have gone into an aggressive man-to-man. They played zone first half.
Oh, there's a... Baskeen gets hammered on as he took that shot. It was inside the three-point arc, so he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, it was a late foul that time by Slaughter.
That ball wasn't even going to be close to going into the net. So that's going to be short. Put a little backspin on that ball. He's not used to shooting so far from the basket. All his shots have been down inside the... There he goes. He got that one. Nice arc on that. Sean Smith comes out. So now going the baseline, doesn't go. Rebound in there by Zach Wells. 5'9". Got that rebound. Baseline again. Trying to get it down low into Baskeen, but it was stolen away.
Man-to-man defense seems to be stopping Bear River some.
Oh, he's going to call a foul. He went over the top of him. Going to the line, that'll be Vargas to shoot two.
But the Spartans don't seem to be able to take advantage of their opportunities, Marty. They're missing these baskets underneath the basket. And don't really have a scorer from the outside that consistently can make the shots.
That's Vargas' first point of the game. And that one goes. Full court press again. Oh, stolen away. And he gets fouled. That'll be Moses McCallan goes up to shoot two.
No better way to get back into this ball game, but find yourself at the line and foul some of the key players for Bear River.
First one is good.
Like you said earlier, Marty, the foul line's keeping them in this game.
Yeah, exactly. 43-23. And that doesn't go. Rebounded by Baskeen. Baskeen dishes it off now to Wells. To Jewett. Over in the corner to Wells for three, and that's off the iron, doesn't go. And coming up with the ball on the rebound, that is Vargas.
Boy, and the shooting hand for Bear River sure is a different story this half.
Got cold. Down low into Strotter, and that doesn't go. Wells with the rebound. Bear River's going to have to slow it up a little bit and dial it in with the. There's a Goodman with a couple of points there. It's his 8th point of the game. Nice touch, 45-23.
Yeah, Bear River, Coach Gansky likes to bring his big men out. He actually uses Biskeen like a point guard at times. He handles the ball beautifully, so it's really not a detriment. And he likes to have his playmaker out in front, and sometimes it's his center. We have a replay of the block that was under the basket. Here it is. Now watch this. This is right there.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing the ball down. Good defensive play. That would be McCallion.
Fadeaway jumper. That's Wells with his 4th point of the game. Nice little fadeaway jumper inside the key. And, count it. That was McCallion with 2. He'll go to the line to make it a 3-point play. Oh, Gray now has got 4 fouls. McCallion will try to make it a 3-point play here. And it doesn't go. Rebounded by Goodman. Wells bring it up. Gray now cross court. They'll work it back outside again, looking for Biskeen, and he dishes it back off to Goodman. Goodman out over to Kazar, and he hits it, and he was fouled.
It's not the word. It's look what I found. Kazar, I think the shot was an afterthought. Driving the lane, drew the foul, and flipped it up there, and the ball goes down.
That's when things are going right for you, isn't it?
You got to know it.
So now Johnny will try to make it a 3-point play. And he got it.
So Bear River extends their lead to 25. 3rd quarter here.
Now, Strotter, and he's going to try to take the shot, and he does. And he gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. No, I guess that was a pass as opposed to, it sure looked, it could have been, well, Bear River almost tipped that ball in, Paul.
Almost. Jewett aggressively to the basket. He could have been called for an offensive foul.
He dishes it off to Goodman. Goodman takes a shot and makes it 52-25. There's a pass down low, fadeaway jumper. Nice touch in there by McCallion. He looks like he's the go-to guy, Paul.
He certainly has got the hot hand right now for the Spartans, no question.
That's his 10th point. He's got 10 out of their 27. Bear River now working it around. Wells tries to take it out to deep at the top of the key, dishes it off to Jewett. Jewett now drives into the paint, hop, skip, jump, and it goes in. Wow, nice play in there by Johnny Jewett.
Yeah, where he found that lane, I'll never know. It seemed to be all clogged up with trees, and he found his way through the woods to get that basket up.
And the big guy almost loses it, but now they get it down low, and that is Luke makes that his 3rd point of the game as he took that to the hoop. There's Kazar, and he doesn't go it, but right there to put it back a little bit too quickly was Biskeen, it looked like he had an easy basket there, Paul. Here's Trotter. He dishes it off over there to, and that ball doesn't go for a three-pointer by McCalian. They just don't have a three-point shooter on that squad. There's the ball off the iron. Biskeen with the rebound. Coach Gansky wants a foul, and there is a three-pointer by Zach Wells for three. It's his 7th point of the game.
Neither team's running much of an offense. They're not cutting through. They're just basically looking for whoever they might find and then ending up with a three-point shot. And in this instance, Bear River shooting a hotter hand than the Spartans.
Now Jewett comes out, gets a screen and dishes it off. Cutting in is Kazar, back to Jewett. Running a lot of time off the clock. Jewett now takes it and is going to be calling a charge on Johnny.
Johnny's an aggressive player.
Yeah,
He's got great wheels. He likes to try to cut and drive through the cracks. That time he got popped for a foul.
So wholesale substitution for Bear River is we've got 42 seconds left to go in this third period.
On the floor we got Coda Lamanche. Out in front, Sean Smith.
Fadeaway jumper by McCalian, and he gets his 12th point of the game. Wells now gets it on over to Kazar. Back over to Wells. Running some time off the clock, 10 seconds and counting. Now trying to take it in. Fade away, jumper, puts it up. Wells for two. Long pass at the basket down court, doesn't go.
Let's watch Johnny Jewett here doing what Johnny likes to do, and that's drive the basket. This time he is called for an offensive foul. Obviously runs right in to number 30. That's John Vargas. You gotta love Johnny Jewett was a real pleasure to watch play football, eh, Marty?
Yeah, it certainly was, and
then maybe some of his football skills are carrying over.
well, that was a little bit better third period there for the San Juan squad as they come up with 15 points. They're only trailed Bear River by 4 points in that quarter, but
you know, I think that's probably because they went to a man-to-man defense,
yeah,
and they were shooting so smoking hot that who's going to keep up with a team that's going to shoot 50% from the three-point line? There you see a good picture. There's my friend Marty Mortensen
right.
here.
We're here with this first game at the 58th annual Kendall Arnett tournament. 68.
68.
Oh, yeah, right.
Remember, you were about, what, 15?
Yeah, right.
Never mind.
No, never mind. Don't go there. Oh, boy. So we're having a good time here as we're going to be covering the first 4 games of this tournament.
That's absolutely true. And right after this game, I believe you'll be seeing the Colfax Del Oro game.
No, it'll be Nevada Union and Del Campo.
I've been corrected. We'll have Gil Dominguez and Scott Spencer actually giving you the Nevada Union Del Campo game right after this one. It'll be a real treat for Gil to get back behind the microphone again. I know he loves to.
There's a quick feed, and underhand on that shot was Kazar, but he looks like he took a couple extra steps.
Bear River playing their second string.
There's a nice turnaround, and then Wells with the rebound. Lamarche now dishes it off to Harris. So down at the baseline, puts it up, doesn't go, but then with the rebound, good play, heads up play by number 10, that is Lamarche. There's a fadeaway jumper by Kazar, doesn't go, came up a little bit short, hit the rim. Rebounding in is Moses McCallan. And looked like we had a little double dribble there.
One thing you can say about Johnny Kazar, he is not afraid to shoot that basketball. He gets that thing in his hands, it's going up.
There's a good shot of referee Rick Willoughby. He's a longtime referee at this tournament. Off the iron, and coming up with that rebound is Kenda for San Juan. Now San Juan on the move. I didn't see what that turnover was there. Did he take a step with the ball?
Oh, that was on number 10, Pajaco, and he apparently gave him a little shove on the way through the key.
Returning to the Bruins, number 11, Charles Escape.
Marsh inbounds to Smith. Smith now. Bear River's working the clock now. They're running a lot of time off that clock. 59-33. Miskeen over in the corner. Now bringing it back out to center court is Sean Smith. He sends it on over to Lamarche. Lamarche stops, pumps, puts it up, doesn't go. And with the rebound, still doesn't, gets his own rebound. He gets hammered to the floor. Let's see what they.
Looks like it's going to be on Bear River.
That was James Harris, very aggressive underneath that basket.
And I believe we're in the penalty now.
That's a 17th foul on Bear River. Harris was slam dunked to the floor there, but that's what Coach Gansky's complaining about to referee Sam Roskelly, and to no avail. Going to the line to shoot two now. Or 1 and 1 if he makes the first one, and he does. That is Vargas.
One thing you can say about the San Juan Spartans is they shoot well from the free throw line.
Yeah, they have been hit a lot of them.
And there's another one, they will go.
His fourth free throw. Full court press again, but Wells will bring it up the court. He gets it on over to Smith. Harris now being harassed out there at center court. Harris now again tries to drive it into the paint, can't do it. And there's a foul on Lamarche. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Go to Lamarche. After many, many passes, finally decided just to drive the basket. Nowhere to go.
High off the rim. Johnny Jewett comes back into the ball game. Give Wells a chance. That's his first time. I think he's been out of the ball game tonight. He's a good player. One of the shortest guys on the court, but he's a hustler. Here's the next shot. That is no good. And let's see, they're going to call a foul on Harris, it looks like. Reach in. He shakes his head as he walks up the court. Be another 1-and-1 situation.
Calls on 34, James Harris, foul number 3. John Vargas still up.
5:23 left to go in this ball game. As Vargas makes another one. That's his 5th free throw of the game. 59-36. And he makes the second one. Full court press again. Oh, that ball is tipped, and it's going to go out of bounds. Oh, no, they knocked it back into Boskine, and it'll be San Juan's ball. There's a three-pointer going up. It's short. And putback doesn't go. Rebounding in there is Harris.
So many putbacks like that, Marty, are just not going down for
No.
Spartans. Must have seen a half a dozen or more of those.
Yeah, they've had a lot of shots on the basket, but just not going down. Now Bear River works it out, throws it across court to Jewett. Jewett now decides to set up a play as he comes to the top of the key. There it is, drive into the baseline, puts it up, doesn't go, but with the rebound is Lamarche. Fadeaway jumper, and he puts it in. Nice touch. Cody Lamarche with his first 2 points of the game. 61-37. 4:21. Oh, there's a nice three-pointer. McCallion. All right, gets it back out now to Boskine, all the way across court to Smith. But Jewett dishes it off. They'll continue to run some time off the clock. 11 on the shot clock. Back out to Jewett. Jewett now spins, moves, takes it in, stops, pumps, puts it up, doesn't go, but rebound right there doesn't go by Bear River. And then Cody Lamarche with a putback that goes. So far, both Paul and I like what Johnny Jewett's done tonight, both offensively and defensively. He's put up some numbers and did some very aggressive defensive work. There's a ball down low, and Moses Akalian gets that one, and he's of their 42 points,
half.
He's pretty close to it.
Pretty close to half, yep. How many are you having for?
17,
yep. So
he's close.
But you know, the player of the game for Bear River, and we like to give one out every game to our local foothill team. Let's just call it for Johnny Jewett here this first game of the season. I'm sure we'll see him a lot of times in the future, and it's been an excellent team effort, though, wouldn't you say?
Right.
There really has been no individual that has really shown it's been a good team effort here for Bear River, but we will hand it to Johnny Jewett tonight.
Now I went up before the game started and went to Coach Gansky and asked him, well, who should I be looking for tonight as we broadcast this game? And he says, hey, this is a team effort this year by Bear River. And they definitely have proven that tonight, Paul.
Well, if you remember last year, they had Patrick Scott, who was one of the better players we'd seen in the PVL in a number of years. And when you have a player like that, you build your offense around him. And in this particular case, they have some good players, but nobody's so strong offensively, and they turn this into a good team game.
Now bring it down the court with a put up, doesn't go, and then stolen away. Good heads-up play in there that's James Harris. Harris is a very aggressive player. Now they get it back out to Dan Miller in the game, throws it down low. There's a nice shot in there by Sean Smith.
And a good look and a good pass by Dan Miller, who just came in.
Number 20 for Johnny Jewett. There's a hard shot off the glass, doesn't go, and rebounded in there by Dan Miller. Dan Miller will bring it up. The court being knocked down, and there's James Harris trying to take a foul for the team, doesn't go.
It was a nice flop, though.
Yeah, it was. Good acting job, too. All All right, now that's Joey Kazar in the game, and that ball stolen away on in that pass down low in the paint to Dan Miller. So Michaelian puts it up, doesn't go, and then that is
number 34, James Harris.
Harris with the foul.
And one for Max Gaduchik.
Gaduchik now goes in to take two. 65-44, minute 49 left. First one is up, no good. Oh, he just had a 1-and-1. I guess he didn't get fouled while he was shooting. I thought he did. That's a 9th team foul on Bear River. I think they'll probably have to work on that. They gave up a lot of fouls tonight. Now driving the baseline, goes right around and puts it up with a left hand. That was Josh Brown in the game. Nice drive to the baseline and kind of a little underhand shot. So everybody's getting into the act tonight, Paul. There's a three-pointer, doesn't go. Rebounded in there. Now a pass down low, puts it up, and that doesn't go. Whoa, look out. And that's going to be a call, a jump ball.
Yeah, Dan Miller decided he was going to wrestle with number 15. That's Gaduchik.
That's 215 pounds versus, we don't have the weight on Miller, but he's
maybe a buck and a half.
Yeah. That's not the thing to do, I don't think. Maybe in basketball, but I wouldn't want to do that in football. So Bear River now will just run the clock down, 57 seconds. There's a block shot, and it's going to go out of bounds, and we get hammered here with it as they
right there on our table.
Yeah. Inbounding will be Joey Kazar. Pass, feed in, and put up. Nice pass in there to James Harris by Joey Kazar. Pass at the baseline, put up, doesn't go. Go to the line to shoot two on that foul. 37 seconds left to go.
So end-to-end, the dominant performance here at Bear River. Never a doubt, got ahead early. I believe they will. I'd say they were up 11-1 at one point early in the game, and they will advance. They will go to the winners bracket here. And San Juan will go to the other side. San Juan will play the loser of the Placer-Miraloma game in Bear River. In all likelihood, I'm going to go out there and say we'll play Placer tomorrow. And they will also play for the league next Friday, so Placer and Bear River will have a chance tonight to do a little dance and figure out what they're all about.
Yeah, the other end, Dan Miller.
So Dan Miller will go to the line with 34 seconds left to go in this ball game. 69-46, trying to make it 70, and he does.
One more shot for Dan Miller.
Nice off the iron. He gets his own rebound as he came up for it. He'll run. Gets it on over. We're going to have to get 32's name and number for Bear River. He came off the bench and
16 seconds, the last seconds of the game here as the clock winds down. Officials just letting them play. Miller will take the ball out front. 46-70. Bear River leading the Spartans of San Juan, and that will be the game.
There's your ball game. 70-46.
Coming up next, game 2 of day 1 of the 68th Kendall Arnett
There's our line score.
Featuring
Never a doubt.
Against the Cougars.
Third quarter was the best quarter that the Spartans had, and they still could not bring it any closer. as we see the next group come on the floor here.
I would like to remind you to watching the exclusive coverage of the 68th Annual Kendall Arnett Tournament and on Touchdown Productions Sports Network, and it's being underwritten this evening on your NorCal Game of the Week by Plaza Tire and Auto Service. The Hauser family wants you to know how proud they are to serve our community, and they are available whenever you need service, and they love to support sports television in Nevada County.
And by the good people at Walker's Office Supply, Mike Anderson and his family know your business and they know your name because they're just like you, a part of this community. And they're proud to support the Bear River activities.
And by Cinto Graziano, LLP. Dave Cinto and George Graziano specialize in tax preparation and making your business grow, protecting your assets and managing your finances for a secure future.
And of course, by Touchdown Productions, Happy New Year's from Marty, Mortensen, and ourselves, celebrating 12 seasons of local sports television. This is Paul Brown, along with the voice of Touchdown Productions, Marty Mortensen, saying Happy New Year to all of you and our worldwide audience. And thanks for tuning in and making us the #1 sports telecast in Northern California. And be sure to tune in next time as we continue our coverage of the 68th Kendall Arnett Basketball Tournament all across our network of stations and around the world at www.nevadacountytv.org.
All right, your executive producer and director for tonight's game, Gilbert Dominguez. And remote coordinator, Sean Kashevsky. Your announcers for tonight's game, Marty Mortensen, along with the infamous Paul Brown. Camera operators, Chris Glass and A.E. Stewart. Good job, guys. Office manager, Lynn Dominguez. Technical engineer, Paula Makowski. Remote facilities provided by the Commander 2. Commander 2 maintenance provided by Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Touchdown Sportswear, DK in Stitches. Player of the Game Award presented by Award Innovations. Touchdown Accounting, Cinto Graziano, LLP, and Diane's Bookkeeping Service. And we sure would love to hear from you. Give us a call at 274-2206. Write us at gil@touchdownproductions.com. Tell us what you think as this first game of the Kendall Arnett draws to a close. Bear River comes out on top by a score of 70-46. And there's a good look at Bear River as we'll be back here shortly for the next game in the Kendall Arnett tournament. Until next time, this is Marty Mortensen along with Gil Dominguez and the entire Touchdown Production Sports team along with Paul Brown saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time on your NorCal Game of the Week.
Feliz Navidad and Merry Christmas to y'all.